So what kind of MP3 player you end up buying, what kind of PMP you end up buying actually depends on your usage pattern, like with most other hardware. Many people buy people buy MP3 players, PMPs for different reasons. You have very large PMPs which are better at video, PMPs with big screens, PMPs with hard drives, with larger storage, which are mainly meant for video. That's not to say that you can't use them for audio, but they are video oriented PMPs. You have some very compact players around which are really small. They can clip onto your belt, you could slip them into your pocket, you could even clip them onto your collar or something like that. Those are largely meant for music. Some of them might even have small screens, but well, they're not very well suited to video. So no two MP3 players are created identically for the same purpose. Manufacturers around the world try to give them a little bit of an identity of their own, thereby giving them different shapes, different sizes, different colors, whatever, right? So you've got to decide on what exactly you want from your MP3 player. Do you want audio? Is that all you want? Do you want MP3s, a few MP3s while you're traveling on a local train, on a bus or something like that? Or are you the kind of user who wants to watch videos? Do you want to watch movies on the go? Or are you someone who wants a little more? Do you want, an MP3 player with Wi-Fi capabilities so that you could surf the internet as well with an inbuilt browser and an operating system, similar to a PDA? MP3 players, some PMPs would also give you functionality of a little built-in notepad, a touch screen, the ability to create contacts, the ability to save such contacts, Bluetooth. So there are a whole lot of features. You may get all the features in one particular device. The device, of course, would be as costly or as cheap as your budget. So I'm going to give you a few practical examples of video PMPs. I like to divide them on the basis of those who are interested in video and those who are interested just in music. And then, of course, the size and the capacity of the player scales up and down according to your requirements. So I'm going to look at something which I like to call primarily a video-based PMP. This is an iPod Touch, second generation of the iPod Touch, the slim version. This is a particular model which I'm holding is a 32 GB version. It has a pretty large screen, 3.5 inches diagonally. Now something like this is very, very suitable for viewing photos and viewing movies. So if you're someone who wants to watch videos on the go, then you need to look at something with a bigger screen. Sure, you do get PMPs. I'll give you another example. This is a Cowan D2 with a 2.5 inch screen. Yet another example is the iPod Classic, another 2.5 inch screen. So while these kind of players like the Cowan D2 and the iPod Classic can also do video, in my opinion, when you're talking about video, size matters. So the bigger the screen, the better. So if you're going for a video-based PMP, I recommend shelling out a little more, getting something like this iPod Touch over here, or this Samsung P3. If you are looking for something only for audio, then I recommend a very different class of player. That doesn't mean to say that if you're looking at audio, you should not buy something like an iPod Touch. See, something like an iPod Touch, something like the Samsung P3 will do everything you want. They'll do audio, they'll do photos, they'll do video as well. But because of the larger screen and the bulk, if you want something really small and compact to slip into your pocket, this may not be the best idea. Which is why you have the really compact kind of PMPs, and of course, you get a lot of PMPs which are a lot compacter than this iPod Nano which I'm showing you here, right? But this is suitable for someone who's looking for, maybe the very occasional video, but more or less someone who's mainly focused on audio. So if you want to use your MP3 player in the gym while you're working out, if you want to use it while you're jogging, if you just want to use it very unobtrusively in your pocket when you're on a bus, on a crowded local train, without much fuss, you would probably go in with something like this. So it gives you very good music quality, and yet when you want video, it's got a small screen as well. The third kind of PMP is the one which the storage junkie would look at. If you're someone who wants to carry all his movies with him, if you're someone who wants to carry a huge music collection, a lot of people have a very, very large music collection, then you would want to look at a hard drive based PMP.